Welcome. Baseball under the lights from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, the team they're playing right now has a bad back end of the bullpen, so try to get a lead, but even if you don't, stay focused because they have a way of coughing up games.
Paul Stoddard, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, last year, ERA was not good. Skyrocketed all season long. He's hoping to post a much...
Buddy Dick strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. This is pulled into right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he is in there.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. And I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Cliff Hill will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and trust me, he knows exactly what's at stake for him. His contract is up at the end of the season, so he'll be looking for a nice raise here if he keeps pushing in runs like he is early in the season.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been a one-man wrecking crew lately, driving in 20 runs over the last 10 ball games. I guess I shouldn't say one-man wrecking crew. It takes a lot of support from the guys above him to get in the position to be driven in, but he has been the man.
At the plate, Buddy Dick. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Head down through first. He's heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning. Now, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Cliff Hill is set to try his luck now with 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here.
And you know he's walking to the plate just licking his chops. Everybody else has made it look so easy, so he should have plenty of confidence in the box right now.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and that is 27 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, not much of a surprise here. This is what MVPs do. He's fortunate here that they decide to come out.
Buddy Dick tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Shot toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Now batting,
Ready to take his hacks again, Cliff Hill, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
Well, this is one of those situations where the risk really outweighs the reward. You've got your cleanup.
So coming to the plate, Buddy Dick, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle.
And he knows it too, guys. Let's see if he can send a jolt through one right here.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
3 hits now in the inning. He's pretty fortunate this one doesn't score a run, and that's going to load the bases now with 2 away, so it might take a 4th hit here to put something on the board.
Cliff Hill will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Has to challenge him here. To short, hit hard. He's right there. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. 3 left for the inning. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Buddy Dick. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2 now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Cliff Hill steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Runner breaks for third. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Tuttle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. But one's all they get as the run scores.
Now batting,
and quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Back live now on the MLB pregame show. We are nearing first pitch here in the finale of this ultra-brief 2-game set. But while final preparations are being made, here is today's Topps Player Spotlight. Buddy Dick will be our man to watch. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this. He's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field advantage this year.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. We've got baseball for you this afternoon from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now. With that, here's a look at the Brewers' starting lineup. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, Steve?
Well, all they have to do is keep doing what they're doing. This team has a very high average, continuing to hit well as a team, and they'll continue to win games.
Andy Verland, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, in his last outing,
Buddy Dick will see if he can keep the magic wand going. He was 5 for 5 in the ballgame last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
a little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Cliff Hill will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and you guys know he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his guys are hoping that he can keep it up all the way into the fall.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
I just think they were sort of flat in the opener. They didn't play with a whole lot of inspiration, and that was reflected in the final score.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Buddy Dick digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Buddy Dick stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Yeah! And a high strike there, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
Shot towards second. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now at the plate, Cliff Hill. He drew a walk his first time up. Line drive to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
There you go.
In to score is the runner from third. It's 7-0.
Well, the run's going to wind up scoring on the play anyway, but how's this for a nice play? This inning could have gotten a lot worse if he doesn't come up with that one.
runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he's called out on a close play at third.
Well, they've jumped out to this early lead partly because of being aggressive on the base paths. But the decision to try for third blew up in their faces there.
Buddy Dick will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Man, he is wearing them out. Got himself a 4-for-4 afternoon.
Cliff Hill comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
Seven runs, 10 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Driven nicely into the gap. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game. And he will pull into second with an... Standing in a perfect 4-for-4 so far, Buddy Dick. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Left field and deep. Guzman going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Cliff Hill will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Yeah, he's already had a great game. The RBIs are starting to add up now. That's his 5th run he's driven in so far. This time on an RBI double.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. He's set. Here's the 3-1. He pulls this one into right. Arrington is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. But he will just, in fact, draw a throw. And he might have been better served to try and test it that time, but instead he stays at third with 1 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Drilled on the ground to short. Albright takes it in. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he was really a tough out up there. You see all the hits. He also chipped in with a home run. He was a difference here, no doubt about it.